But wait, sidetrack. I'm just gonna go back quickly to the home thing.
Okay.
Parang the idea also, I used to talk to this guy who was calling me up every day at a certain hour, 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. to 12 midnight. Every day we talk for an hour. Every day for a year.
Every day.
For a year.
Wow, okay.
He wasn't in the country that time. And he was a scientist several years back. I should stop. And
Yeah, you're giving away details. Okay, go.
he's not watching this. And I'll send him the link. Anyway, it just created the rhythm. And because of that, I slept on time. And I would be excited to go home because I have this moment to debrief, to just relax
Yep.
and be in good company, just even if it's just on the phone. And to just genuinely have someone to ask you, how was your day? Ang kwapo nun, tangina.
I like that. That's interesting. Okay.
Just someone to ask you every day how your day was.
Yeah. Again, it goes back to it's a safe place.
Yes.
It's a safe place.
Safe
I-
places are beautiful.
I think for me, one of the key I don't know if it's criteria or to be able to know if it's the right one is if you feel comfortable around them. As in, you could be yourself.
Yes.
You know, you could. This is a chance where you could fart in front of them, and be okay, and both of you are okay with it.
Have you farted in front of someone
Yes.
and she wasn't okay?
Well, hell, if to begin with, I don't think anyone would fart in front of somebody if they're not like in an intimate relationship.
So you were in a relationship.
Yes.
Have you farted in front of someone who you were in a relationship with?
Yes.
Was it okay?
We all have, yes.
Was it okay?
But yeah, it was okay. But the problem is, it doesn't mean that that's the right one. Sorry. So let me take back what I said about comfort level. But there are kasi that parang you feel uneasy. So
Like you can't like talk about your secrets. Well,
maybe,
not all
yeah,
secrets.
yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's actually right. So let me touch on that. When I say comfortable, it's you don't have to be walking on eggshells.
That's right.
You don't have to be watching your behavior or your words. That you can be relaxed, and that's when you know that that's the right one. When you can do that and it's accepted.
And you won't feel attacked.
Yes, ayun.
Late ka na naman. Ba't ang tagal mo magbihis?
Yeah, or anything you say, bakit, and then they question you, or there are certain traits that you do, and then, aawayin ka niya for that. Yun. So that's what I
ka
meant.
mag-isip. Ang dami mo iniisip. Ang dami mo sinasabi. Ang dami mo sinasabi.
Yep.
Annoying.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so that's a good one.
Overthink ka na overthink. Paano kasi underthink ka na underthink?
Okay. So what else? For the one that for your current relationship.
You can do things together.
And you can also do things separately.
Yes, but you can do things together. Kumbaga parang there's common things that you can do together. Build.
Because you're saying that there are couples that maybe they don't work well together.
Ako, I like
Does
a
that-
tandem partnership.
Yeah, if that's the case, but possibly that's not the right one.
It would help if you could. That's a better case for a right one.
Yeah.
If you can, as a tandem or a duo, do things together.
I'm gonna add na, sige. So my brain is starting to work. So to finding the right, knowing if the person you're with is the right one, if you're both growing, growing
Up.
growing up,
growing
sure.
as persons. Yeah.
Growing as people,
Yeah.
spiritually, but you're just being able to grow. If you're getting to becoming better people together, that's the right one.
If it's regression, no.
If it's regressing or even if it's stagnant, that's not the right one
Wow,
for me. Yeah,
even if it's
absolutely.
stagnant.
You have to be growing because if it's stagnant, you guys are gonna end up moving apart.
I don't want to be stagnant with someone.
Yeah, you always have to grow. That's it. So if you're growing with each other, that's a good sign that that's the right one for you. And if you're supporting each other, that's a good sign that you guys, are the right one for each
Talk
other.
more about this. I like this topic. Like
Yeah.
supporting how?
Supporting in terms of each other's interests, and it doesn't mean
Concrete example.
Concrete example. For example, like your coffee shop, for example, right? If your partner is also interested in your success and in your business, in terms of just making sure that that when you need your partner there with you during the tough times, that they're there. That's a nice support.
Wow, that's sexy.
and just being there as a as a foundation. They don't even have to really understand it as
Or
much.
do
as long as-
anything, you know?
Yeah,
They
as
just
long
have to
as-
sit next to you.
Yeah, yun eh. That's important, and people forget that. That partners, that's what partners do for each other.
Yeah,
you know.
I'd be happily a +1 in a social event.
Yun.
Because I used to have an ex who would be like that. Parang just it doesn't. The sexiest thing I've heard 10 years back was tell me, sabi ko, oh, it's gonna be a busy month, and tell me which events you wanna go with me, and I'm like, I'll send you my schedule. I said, I'll send you my calendar. You know what he said? I'll just go to everything.
Wow.
Really?
Wow, shoots, teka.
Tapos nakabihis siya, tapos nakasuit, ang gwapo. Tanga.
We've covered finding the right one when you don't know them.
You haven't met them
We
yet?
haven't met them. We've already talked about finding the right one within your circle.
Yeah.
And knowing if the person you're with is the right one.
The right one.
Yep. Is there anything else you want to add for the people watching? And tell everyone about finding the right one.
Finding the right one. There's several A right ones. It's not just one person, I think. I think if you feel comfortable and your soul is happy, your innards are happy, then it's the right person. When you feel happy and joyful, and the people around you are happy also, I think. There's a strong social component. It's not, there was a guy who used to say, it's me and you against the world, Brian. I'm like, you and I against the world. I'm like, oh, the world likes me. I don't know, but we're not going to do it that way.
When
But
what about family though?
there has to be a strong family component.
You think?
I think so.
But ako I disagree.
Well, I've still a lot of family around me now.
The only reason I disagree is because there are kasi okay. Let's say your partner has a lot of siblings. And definitely you're not all the same personality.
Which is typical.
And not even have the same interests in that,
Typical,
right?
yes.
With your siblings, right? And then you bring your partner into that environment, but your partner's compatible with you. And then your partner, you're saying that your partner has to be liked by your relatives, your siblings, and your parents.
At the least civil.
Civil, yeah. Because I've seen naman people that have made an effort to try to integrate with their in-laws, which is what causes disasters.
I understand.
Because you're forcing the issue when there's really nothing in common with you and your in-laws.
If there's nothing in common with you, it's not a problem. But just be civil. Just be nice. Just don't be hurtful.
Yeah, true. But don't force a relationship with them.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Don't force a relationship or interaction when there is none.
But it's a great bonus, no?
It is a bonus, yeah.
Great bonus.
Because I've seen a couples where you've heard about this where the in-laws are pissed with the wife or the husband, and then they're just not getting along, and then they go into business together, and then nagsiraan, and then so ako like for me, I know that my siblings partners, I'm not compatible with all of them.
You don't have to be.
I don't have to be, exactly. And I respect that. I respect that we're very different. So we
Yes.
get along because we respect each other's differences, and we leave it at that. I don't go around saying, or they don't go to me saying, hey, Chris, let's
Let's have drinks.
Yeah, let's have drinks more. It's like, but there's nothing really to talk about. Why force it? Diba?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. So that it doesn't have to be a strict criteria of compatibility with your relatives.
Maybe a strong social component of being around people together.
Okay, yeah. Sige, yeah, yun lang. End it with that, I guess, yeah. So,
It's not a void na once you get someone, kayo na lang and there's no one else because you need other people. I think,
yes.
what if it's at the end of the world? You need neighbors.
Ako, sige, see, I like this, but kasi I disagree. I actually, and I'm not the me and you against the world type, but if I was with my one,
The right one.
I could live in the freaking beach alone, or in an island alone, and I'd be happy with that one. I would be so happy with that one.
Sino mag-install ng Wi-Fi?
Ayun.
I'm just saying.
Right, but
Sino doktor mo?
yeah, but the idea of
sorry.
we could if I was with the right one, I could live anywhere.
I could disappear into the mountains with the right
Yeah.
one. I probably
And I'd be the happiest person in the world. Yeah.
I agree.
So that could also be actually one of the ways to know, ano?
If you travel together
If you travel together, fine. That's
and
the way to
disappear
find out.
together.
If you can
That's
see,
my fantasy, though, by the way.
Yeah, well, if you can see yourself being just with that person, meaning that's the question, ah.
And no one else around.
Yeah, if you could pick one person to be with and with nobody else, if everyone was going to die and there was one person left with you on the face of the earth, and you pick
That's
that
not
person,
family. Not family for
family.
that purpose, diba?
yeah, that person you pick,
Dito ko nanay ko.
I'd say the person you pick could be the right one right there.
Oh my God, that is the litmus test of these things.
Isn't it though? When you say,
Wait. Sige.
But you have to know the person already. You can't say this to somebody you're kind of courting or getting to know because you don't know. Kasi when you're doing that, you're just basing it on infatuation, love, or sex.
So I'm saying, let's say, Kristan, you're gonna be stuck in an island with someone. You have someone in mind now.
So that means that you're saying that maybe there's somebody within my circle,
I'm
obviously.
saying you should give that answer. Is there someone? It's a good test, diba? Because you really go through
All of
all of these billions of dates. You know? Not dates, but
Yeah.
sorry.
Not naman billions of dates.
Not naman
My
millions,
God, no,
millions
we're
lang.
not even alive for that long. But there's someone in my mind
Na pwede.
na pwede. But again, I'm at the stage kasi where I'm getting to know people pa lang eh.
Ako din eh.
So it's hard for me to give the specific answer because until I know them better, then that's when I'm gonna know. But now I'm just getting to know everyone. So, pero there is one that I'm like, pwede, I can see. I don't mind if I got stuck with this person. You?
No, don't ask. I was
Oh,
about to say, don't ask
you
me that.
asked me. So I
No,
have to-
because you asked me earlier
I know,
something
but
and I just,
I don't think my question was on camera. I don't think it made it. By the way,
Didn't make it on
didn't
camera.
make it. Eh. Lucky you. Eh. So medyo bad trip nga because that was perfect.
Maybe. Anyway, next topic.
So is there?
Maybe.
If you think about it right now,
Yes.
yes, there is somebody in your circle that you're like, if I got stuck with this person in an island,
Because I always think that every person has a person for them.
not one,
Not one.
but there.
But if there are several in my head now, I can choose, diba?
Yeah, but do you have several in your head or do you have one?
I don't know.
Or you don't want to answer?
Naiya ko eh.
You don't want to answer? Okay. Sige, let's end it with that. So I hope that this episode helped you guys find out who the right one is for you and what the right one is.
I honestly am looking forward to part 2 of this episode because I really think there's a lot more to discuss about the right one. It's a beautiful place to have someone there. You know, it makes you feel good, makes everything look beautiful. Why not, right?
And I wish all of you the best and be able for you to find the right one in your life if you don't have that person with you right now.
Although I think if it's a matter of time, why can it be sooner? Now we're growing older. We might as well have this right now so we can have a 30 years anniversary. Diba? How am I gonna have 50 years anniversary if I'm gonna be 90 years old by that time? That's difficult.
Grabe, we can just go on and on.
I know
and on
already.
and on.
That's part 2. Sige, hindi natatapos yan. Natin. I like this ending though. It's true.
Okay, sige, we'll end it here. I guess, yeah? So, kasi if we don't end it here, you'll keep talking and talking.
Oh, yeah.
and
But
it's never
I really like the idea na, hey, I wanna have an anniversary at 90 years. Why not?
Yeah, plan to live till 100.
Yeah.
So-
I'm happy at 90. You know?
And still coherent and senile. Senile, sorry. No, I meant coherent and not senile.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
I-end na natin kasi may
Yeah, okay, sige.
Bye.